Archers target it. Yo, it's pretty tough. Oh, the worm just moved. Whoa, that thing moves quick. And this is where the lions shine. Now the lions can start picking off the stragglers. Are the lions cavalry? I mean, they're kind of like having a pack of wolves, but this faction doesn't use wolves because they're too good for that. Yeah, in a lot of factions, there will be a unit that's like just like some wolves or giant spiders or I don't know, basically just fast unit that's like a swarm of little things. And wolf rats, and they're very nice for when the enemy has something retreating and you can basically like finish it off. Now, usually, like, the lions are listed as a large unit, which means they can knock an enemy down, and there's a very old bug in the game where when you knock an enemy down, it doesn't take any damage. So, you see right here, they just keep ping-ponging this guy around and not killing it. So they're wasting a lot of time, so I usually prefer if my cleanup unit is not a large unit for that reason. But, still. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, he's back. What? Mike is in the way. The monetization scared me when I read I have to buy 3 games filled with DLC games with Goosebump. Well, the thing is like, there's, God, how many playable factions? Hold on. How many playable factions in total Warhammer 3? Oh, I made a typo here. Okay. Currently, there are nearly 100 playable factions. You're not going to play 100 at once, right? You're going to start the game. You're going to play the tutorial. That's going to be 5 to 10 hours. Then you're going to try your first game out with one of the factions that comes included in the game. You could play that faction that you play. You could do like 100 hours of gameplay out of that. And then you might be like, okay, I really liked fighting, when I was fighting the orcs or the undead, I really like those. I want to play that. So you're not going to need all that right away, because the enemy will have all that stuff unlocked and you can kind of get a peek at it. Sometimes you can do something cheesy, like if you form an alliance with a faction and then get them to give you units. Oh my god, look at those lines. So sometimes you can get units given to you that you don't actually own the DLC for yet.
Sea Hell. Protecting Althwan.
Get that.
Peace and strength. Veteran Sea God.
Actually, let's get scouting first.
Aislinn. I shall raise the stakes. The Order of Belshazzar.
Alright.
Leader of Assyrian's navy.
Alright, we've got the sea elementals. Next is trying them out.
Yes, this works.
So my worry is if this unit is massive, it will be one big fat target. My hope is it's at least big enough to push the smaller elementals out of the way. Okay, it says decisive victory. It's like I could just hit auto and win this. But let's try out our new toy. With the Lords and Armies, I can see your point, but having to own 3 games to the full package on the 3rd got me scratching my head. It's not the full pack, because even when you do that, you don't get the full thing. Think of it this way. What they did, which is kind of genius when it comes to marketing, is the Total War 1 and Total War 2 are DLCs for Total War 3. Just like there's also 40 other DLCs, right? So if you own Total War 1 or Total War 2, it unlocks additional playable races and factions in Total War 3, just like how buying more DLCs unlock additional playable factions, right? But like all the game modes and stuff are there. Okay. So these are the old wet boys, and these are the new ones. Looks like similar model, but there is a dragon's head at the top instead of random animal heads like these. And then, of course, we still have this big guy.
Commander of the Assa's Navy.
Okay.
Air Patrol.
How do I want to do this? He's got me beat in range. Maybe I just crash into him.
Archers. Command me! Servant of the tower.
Spellcaster, my power is yours.
It will be done. We rule the skies.
Yes?
White Tower Guardian.
Onward. Going abroad. Men Louis! Araya, Men Louis!
These archers are gonna get 8.
So be it. Assault. Lawmaster of Poem.
Seeking the foe.
So I'm bringing some elementals back if I can. I should have left some back here.
Protects me. Lafane Lecky.
Having my leader's dragon eat some of these things. Well, hey, in this moment, it's good that I got the armored archers. Alright, they're starting to crumble. Demonic entities, when they, similar to undead, they finish themselves off when they get low because they go unstable.
Awaiting orders.
Flock of Doom. Flock of Doom is a very nice spell. It's pretty cheap. It does low damage, but over a large area, and it has no friendly fire.
Making my way.
Very, very nice spell. Basically, you summon angry birds.
I'm waiting.
For a heal over there. Oh, wow, their lord died. Now, granted, he was a caster lord, but still, the fact that the angry water doodles threw hands and finished him off is pretty cool.
Aislinn.
What is that? Oh, I forgot I had this.
Strategic
Once per
outcome.
battle, summon another Merworm. I'm doing it right here.
At once. Master of the mists. Rooks and
Oh my god, I lost track of these dudes. What is this? Oh, it's unbreakable. This unit will never retreat. That's why they haven't, why it hasn't ended yet. There we go.
Lawmaster of Hoenn.
Alright, do some healing here at the end. Yeah, I love, like, my favorite thing with any game I play, like when some people are like, oh, I want speed, or oh, I want high DPS, or I want high crits. For me, it's sustain. The ability to, like, take a hit and heal through it and just, like, wear the enemy down. And this right now has that. Because these water things, they're not true tanks, they're kind of bruisers. Like, there are tankier units, but these do a lot of damage for a kind of tanky unit. And then we've got healers, too. So the fact that we can heal them too is just like, oh my gosh. It's like, this is very, very sustained. So next time we get in a fight like that, I need to leave behind like 1 or 2 groups of these to protect the archers. How do you heal water? Just think of it that you're using magic to piece the creature back together or something. Actually,
Punish their insolence. Aislinn. Battle stations. Augment our sphere of influence. Sea Lord Aislinn.
okay, rally,
For the good
mentor.
of Ulthuan.
Let's see, Ghost Seeker.
Master of Mists.
That.
Commander of the Sea Patrol.
Dude, this is crazy. I've taken so many cities along the shoreline and just given them to allies. Crazy.
I expected nothing less.
Can't do anything more there. Okay, so we can do militia training now. Perfect vigor for lore masters. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll go for that. Okay, so to unlock another one of these, we need Ithelmar Stables, Bolt Thrower Array, Eagle Perch.
The Asa Navy grows most refined.
So let's go down here. We're going to do these mainly to unlock the, sorry, I can't talk. Mainly to unlock new technologies. That's what we're going to do that for.
Nerves of it, Bilmar. Raiments of inspiration and awe.
Okay.
For the good of all. Sea Helm. Sound judgment.
So he hasn't moved yet, but his stuff is pretty
Loveland's
injured.
legend. Aye. The Order of Belshazzar.
Save game. So this is a weak garrison, but if I do it on auto, I'm going to lose all my archers. I could sacrifice them and retrain them, but these already have a lot of XP. I don't want to just throw these away for something silly, so we're going to manually do this, which it should be a stomp, but then we don't lose them. Okay. So...
Spearmen! Orders received.
let's hotkey these, and then these guys are going to stay with the archers.
See hell!
High mage. Althwin mage.
Gyran protects me! Mist mage!
Oh, actually, if they're coming to me, I can just wait. So now they're in range of my archers, so they can help. Alright. Slow that down.
Glide swiftly! For Althwin!
Throwing the lions at these guys on horseback, I think they're the only thing I have that can catch them if they start running.
For Althwin!
Yeah, keep chasing them.
Chosen of power! Speak quickly!
And this is where having a single fast unit. So see that? They're shattered. They're gone. If I didn't have the lions there, those units would get back their morale and then come back at me. So I'm just healing these guys up now. Mike wanted to ask you about the new things from Guild Wars, mainly if you're going to try to beat game with Covenant of Doom, but I think you wouldn't be interested. That's the thing that's like hardcore, right? Is there anything else or just you can't die? Alright, that's good enough. This is a city battle, so there will be no survivors on the enemy side. If it was a on-ground battle and they were going to like regroup, then I would kill as many things as I could while they were running. Can't die. You can also go for Legendary Defender of Ascalon, but that's just grind for hours. Yeah. What do you gain when getting a city like that? So any city provides a small amount of income, and they have build slots where you could build, like let's say you built a stables, then you could recruit horseback type units there. Or, you know, it truly just depends on your faction. The faction I'm currently playing is one of the brand new DLC ones, and it's like you are the Navy of the High Elves, and you take cities and give them to the other High Elf players, and basically just get them to love you. And then when you get far enough in the game, you can confederate them, which means they merge with what you own and you can control them. So, you know, like you start the game with one legendary lord, but you can end with like 10. But right now, I'm basically just a couple of boats, and I'm taking territory and giving it to my allies, which is kind of funny because then I don't have to worry about protecting it, because they do.
I am aware.
You like elf Vikings? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and when you play the high elves, a lot of them start here on this island that a lot of players call the donut, just because that's how it's shaped. And there are some enemies here, but I've already wiped all the enemies out, and I've formed alliances with all the other high elves. And they love me right now, and basically like the green high elf player, I gave her all this land, and up there, and up there. So it's just like, I'm just like, this is high elves now, and I just keep throwing it back to those guys, and they're just loving me more and more. So it's like, I'm kind of the point man, and they've got my back.
Poised valor. Raiments of inspiration and awe.
Don't think I need any of that right now. Wait, how much did that cost? Oh, it cost a bit of influence. Let's see. How many more outposts for short victory? I think for short victory I had to have 3 colonies. And colony is the tricky part, because colony is like a big mega city. And I have 2 right now. I needed to have 3 of the giant dragon ships. I have that. And I needed 3 colonies and then something else.
I value our cooperation.
So this is one of the high elves, and he's saying, hey, I'll pay you money to form a defensive alliance with me. And I'm like, yes, I will take your money, thank you. Now, as part of a defensive alliance, I get to see all of his map. So that opens up a lot of the map for us. Have you done this faction objective fights? Yeah. Yeah, we fought Lokir of the Dark Elves, and we stole his mask, and so our lord has regeneration now. Yeah, we did that one. The Folly of Youth. What is this? Court attendant. Reimburse the offended parties, gain influence. I have a ton of gold. There's more. It's like I did this one and I got the mask. Oh, what is this? Gain hero. Oh, recruit 5 units of the following types. Yeah, stuff with Phoenix in the name. Acquire all 5 dragon ships. Oh, that's after the short condition. The short condition is take these things, done. Kill these guys, done. 2, 3 colonies, 3 dragon ships, and 30 settlements.
Aislinn. Battle stations. Slay them. Confiscate it all. Sea Guard, attack. One shall use
give that to
this
him.
stronghold.
Let's see. Full plate armor.
In agreement.
Sail the skies.
Oh, wait. Get that.
Master of Mists. Land assault.
I've seen you battle. Your unit composition always changed based on the victories. It didn't have 3 water dragon before. That was a different army. So let's say this is my first army right here with the 3 big water things. And if we go down here on the map, I have another force, and this is the one that you just saw fighting. And they don't have the 3 big water things yet. So basically, I have multiple armies, and the combat you just saw was not the same army as the combat you saw before that.
Ramming speed. Aye.
Pretty sure you have enough dedication. You know what? I think you're right. Okay, so yeah, I should be able to make another colony now.
Nerves of it, Dilmar.
The question will be, where do we want to make it? Maybe Erengrad? That's a capital. We want to make it in the capital city.
Hero of the Aislinn.
Ancient Elven Ground. Well, no. If we're just going for the short victory condition Plague, it wouldn't matter. Otherwise, you're right. So if you make it in an ancient Elven ground, you can then make another colony. But if we're just going for the short victory condition, just plop it down wherever.
Assyrian servant.
Okay.
Master of Perth.
It will be done. Spearmen.
Will they come to me?
Master of Perth.
Okay, Lions going for their Noblar Trappers, which are like goblins with weak slings, but there are hundreds of them.
Sir Lawmaster. Get Louis. Mist Mage. Cast the great pattern. White Tower Guardian.
It's not good. They brought ogres over to fight the lions. The lions would lose to the ogres.
For Ulfwan. Lethane Lecky. For the tower. Enemy spell.
The goblins that they just send flying through the air.
Lawmaster of Perth. Asser Thanon.
You know, one of my favorite cleanup units, like the wolves for the wood elves are pretty good. They don't do the thing where it like boops the unit around and then, you know, it does 0 damage. One of my favorite one is the Kislev, the old lady. You know, like the old creepy grandma, I forget her name. She has an upgrade for her spiders, where when they hit an enemy, they take damage per second for a while. And that damage per second, like, hits the whole stack. So it's like if a spider bites one group of 50 swordsmen, all 50 get poisoned. And it chews through them. It just like, it is so good for cleanup. And also the spiders don't have any penalties when moving over like any terrain. So they can move through woods fast or, you know, rocky area fast, whatever, they don't care. So they're actually quite good at like cleaning up retreating units and making them die. Why is it good to clean up?